in need of a minor miracle away at the Emirates.
A major European honour. Galatasaray lift the UEFA Cup.
We're back. Episode 6 of the Galatasaray save. That was good. So, we are playing Arsenal away at the Emirates Stadium. We have to overturn a 2-goal deficit. It's going to be very, very tough. If you watch the last episode, obviously, we're absolutely flying in the league. If we are knocked out of this today, which is looking likely, unless we can achieve something unbelievable, then we will probably skip forward considerably. We've got the cup game in the second match today, and we'll skip forward considerably. If we are able to get through to the final, we'll play that, and then we'll just come back at the end of the season to do a preview, because we need the league, the cup, and the European Cup, either the Champions League or Europa League, to complete this challenge. So if it doesn't happen this season, we'll just skip forward, because I like to think we've probably got the league in the bank. I think we're 13 points clear with about 11 games to go. It's going to be tough for somebody to overcome. We're into the semi-finals of the cup. Obviously, we'd like to lift the cup and the league. They won the double in real life. 18-19. And we will get into some action. We've got profit from Alex Telles. Decent. He's an unbelievable player. Oh, Mariano signed his new deal. Good. That means we can sell him. So, Alex went for £32 million. It's not that much, really. I thought it would be more than that. But there you go. Some fitness tests. A 4-2-3-1 with a pretty much similar starting 11, I think. I'm pretty sure they started Torreira and Xhaka last time in the midfield. We're going Mariano, Christian, Marcao, Linez, Donk, Belander, Ozcan slightly further forward. Faguli's injured, so Boyuk starts on the right, Onye Yakuru on the left, and Andone up front. Like I said, we've got to hope for a minor miracle here, really. And we'll see. Getting beaten at home 2-0 in the first leg's pretty shocking, really. So we'll see if we can overturn it. We'd pretty much need to score first, and then kind of just hope that Arsenal don't absolutely rip us. But I'm not particularly confident. It's going to be a very good match. Obviously, I'd rather have Faguli. He's the highest caliber. So into the action. I'm not going to be bothered with going cautious, I don't think. Chambers wins it, gives it to Saka. Saka to Guendouzi. Guendouzi to Ceballos. Maitland-Niles. Runs a long way. Lacazette. Scores. And that's the tie over. Just too much for us. Maybe I went too naive, but we needed an early goal. He just ran off his man so easy there, Christian. It's a good take and a good finish, but... Well then. We'll just have to play it as a regular game, and I still think we'll get plenty of cash for of even taking part, but it's not worth a lot, is it? Wow. Belander crosses over the bar. Belander's definitely one I think we need to keep hold of. I'd love to try and sign Ndone again, but that's not going to happen. Brighton wanted about 15 to 20 million, I think, and I don't think we'll have that in the whole of our transfer budget. Muslera and Kuru loses out the header to Saka. Saka in a wide position. Guendouzi out to Chambers. Lacazette scores 2-0. So look, we've got people pressing it. Nobody tracks this man here, which is Chambers, who's never put this type of ball in before in his life. Chambers, nobody presses the ball. Lacazette gets across the front of his man. No stopping it. I'll have to go cautious now, I guess, just because I don't want to get absolutely battered. But 4-0 on aggregate's pretty horrendous. We're just obviously not quite ready to even challenge for the Champions League or the Europa League. Shocking, really. Not a lot of highlights. Arsenal obviously a cut above. I'll have a look where they are in the Premier League. But you would have thought we would have done a bit better than this. Obviously not. Champions League wise, we'll be back in there, I think, next season. Hopefully get a group that we can actually progress out of, even if it's just to get the money. Alright, we've cleared it. Come on. Right. How was Socrates manages to skip Lacazette on his hat-trick. Ceballos, goal. Well, there'll be a few Arsenal fans enjoying this, I'm sure. Look, we fully press. It didn't look like that on the 2D map. Aubameyang around the corner. Nobody steps onto him. Embarrassing. Cuts it back. Ceballos, edge of the box. It's a good finish, but depressing. Yeah, I'll shout at them again, even if it's just to get a reaction. Show me something else. I'll take off Marcal because I don't want to get a player sent off. Then it could get really embarrassing. I couldn't play Lamina just in case anyone's screaming at their TV, why don't you start him? I couldn't because he's injured and we've got that cup game coming up and I had half an eye on that, knowing that we were definitely up against it, but they've absolutely spanked us here. It's been embarrassing. I'm not really sure what our target was for the Champions League. I'm sure they would have wanted us to get through at least the first round. Belander. Don't get caught on it. Christian smashes it forward. And Done runs into the box. Oh, hits out the goalkeeper. Belander, corner. Goalkeeper comes and claims far too easily. Xhaka, cultured midfielder. There you go. When you do look at their front line, though, that's terrifying compared to ours. Most people have probably never heard of some of the players that are playing in our team, so Can't really be compared, but that's no excuse. We will bring on, if it'll let me. There we go. We'll bring on Akbaba, because Andone, I believe, was already on a yellow. And we'll bring on, take Mariano off. Lene's at right back. Omar at left back. Give them 20 minutes each. And the game's flying by now. 10 minutes left. No more goals, please, unless we could get one consolation, but 5-0 drubbing. Wow. Not a lot to say, really. If you feel like I should be saying anything else, please do let me know in the comments. Obviously, I'm disappointed as well, but I thought just if we could have got somebody, maybe not as hard, I guess you're going to say, as Arsenal in that first round, after we did okay in our group. And that's that. I'll let the assistant do the team talk. They're inspired. Great. And we'll see you for the cup game. It's cup day. We're away in the first leg. As you can see, we're either going to get Besiktas or Fenerbahce in the final. So far this season, we've beaten both. So that's something that we definitely think that we can achieve. Let's have a look where Arsenal are in the Premier League. They are currently, I hope they are right up there. Oh, it won't say because we don't have that loaded. Dang. Okay. Well, either way. There you go. 4-2-3-1, which obviously we've been struggling against, so I might just change that. I really don't want to give them any kind of head start in this tie that could lead us to having to really stretch ourselves. Belander's got a slight injury, so he's going to be out for a while. Hopefully, he'll be back for the next cup game. Well, it's snowing, and they've got a free kick. Oof, it's just missed. That would not have been a good start. They're in the black, we're in the white. White and red. I don't know if that's a good idea, playing in snow in white and red, but hey, there you go. What a nice, calm 1-0 win. Giovanni So's been injured. And they've brought on Sifki that used to play for Celtic, I believe. So wait and see. And Can Diaz actually used to play for Arsenal. Arsenal. Wow. Got Arsenal rent-free in my head. Rangers. Might be worth having a look at their squad actually, see if we can nick a couple of players. Throw in Linez. Back to Linez. It's been headed clear. That was way too easy. Oof. Just cleared off the line. Right back's got a yellow card. They've committed 4 fouls to our 2. They've had 2 shots on target, they've had 1. Let's see. It would be nice to win the first leg, obviously, and set ourselves up, but the priority is to get through this unscathed. And Nkuru's got a slight injury there, so we've just taken him off just to make sure that doesn't become a proper injury. If you've seen the Jimmy Muitt challenge, a couple of times we kept people on, thinking, they'll be fine, and then 2 seconds later, it's a full-blown injury, and that included Jimmy when he was out for a while as well, so... 3 minutes of extra time added on. Fairly uneventful game. Go out there and do the same thing second half. It does actually go to away goals, so one could be useful, but I like to think we'll smash them at home. If they score here, that might actually tease us to have to come out a little bit. So can we try and nick it? Playing it around nicely. Yeah, we've got real problems at the moment dealing with this. They've scored. We've got real problems at the moment dealing with this ball over the top for our... Maybe it's because I've got him set as too high or something, but it just goes into him, and that's the fullback. That's the fullback there. Won't let me click on him for some reason. Cross comes in, beaten way too easy in the middle. Right. I'll wait a while, see if we can build something. We've really struggled in these cup games, especially the away legs. I mean, we did bad against Arsenal at home as well, but I don't know what that's about. Something we'll have to get sorted out, especially going into next season if we want to be contenders for this challenge. So we've got to win the league, the cup, and the a European Cup in the same season. Right. Gonna go a little bit more aggressive. Gonna go to a 4-4-2. Gonna put Dunk there. And gonna bring on Akbaba and see if we can create something. 4-4-2. Okay, we're getting shots off, but nothing on target so far. I'm just gonna... Right, can we create something in the last 15 minutes? Here we go. Long throw into the box. Who scored it? An own goal deflected in, it must have been. Unless we've shot really... Right, so Mariano takes the throw. Christian flicks it on. I don't really know. He must have just put his foot out to get in the way. I couldn't really see with the white background and the white players, but there you go. There's a goal for us. Away goal. Can we get the winner? Could have done some of that luck against Arsenal. Couldn't catch a break against Arsenal over 2 legs. So Flavio Ramos has scored an own goal and he's got a yellow card. He's having a bad day. Can we take advantage of it? We'll make one last sub. Just brought Seri on for Lamina just because Lamina was struggling. Ryan Donk could have done with it as well. Well, I've made all my subs now. Three minutes left of added time. Can we get one more chance? Maybe to nick it at the death? Not looking likely. 30 seconds remaining. And that's that. Definitely going to have to look at the way that we're setting up our fullbacks because we've been beaten in that wide area on the last 2 games. Risk a late draw. Okay, so the next games that we will play will be... Well, that's brilliant. Perfect. We'll play these 2 games. Fenerbahce at home and the Turkish Cup game at home. If you are liking it, please do smash the like button. If you could share it on YouTube, Twitter, all that kind of good stuff, really would help us out. Trying to get up to that 50 followers mark, and we're not too far off. Okay, about 6 or 7 off. So if you could, that'd be amazing. I'll see you in the next episode.